Hello. I will close that. Continue this. Are we still on the train case? I can't remember what we're on. I believe we're on the train case, aren't we? That annoying Australian. Oh, goody, we are on the train case. Lovely. Gotta love a lot of love for the train. Choo choo. A lot of love. Oh God.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking. Railway post bags. This post bag belongs to the station master.
"7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since that is your wish. Please know that I still care about you, and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all of the harm that I have caused in recent years. Yours, Edward."
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
"Cornwall Advocate Agency, Main Road, BR6, 9HJ, Bromley, London. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honour all of the latest instalments that I need to pay according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff."
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
That was a very quick response. I didn't want to do that. Yes, I did.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff,
Hang on, I have
the
to read
station master of
one.
this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Yes, that was. Very, very brief.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake. The switch is rusted, but it still works. Mines. This is interesting. It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Oh yes, sorry, you want the camera on, don't you? Hang on, give me a minute. Tired. But not tired. No sleepy pup here.
Here are the mines homes. They appear to be abandoned. This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled. This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside. Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Dynamite.
No. It's dynamite!
This is the cabin for the mine's security personnel. This box must be the safe. Let's open it. The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
New instructions to all we call, I don't know, security personnel. We inform you that representatives, English is gone, of the Barcazas group are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from today, a no trespassing rule is upheld against any representative of the Caracal consortium. The preliminary, English is completely gone now, contract of sale has been cancelled. Do not provide any explanation. This information is confidential.
Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who flared our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Would be nice if I could move. If I could move, would be nice. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't walk and talk. Totally not creepy sounds going on in the background. Is there anything I need? Can't be too careful. That's not something I need. What do I need? Have I exhausted everything from this area? Go to the beach. I'll go to the beach next time.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest. These traces were made by a carriage. Look. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle. This place was abandoned fairly recently. An abandoned gypsy caravan. Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached. a label with the name Las Zarpas. An advertisement for lake cruises. Here it is.
Doesn't add up. At the station between Chesterfield and Evesham, Doncaster. Little bit. It's increasing more and more again recently. I don't know. I don't think there's ever going to be a way to prevent it.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
It doesn't matter.
I was to meet
will
my
still
fellow
find a way to get
compañeros,
here.
who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he...
Shit. Probably should have listened to that. Fuck.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies, Chilean Barcazes and the Mexican Caracal. Both wanted to purchase the WEA coal mines. The Mexican Caracal consortium had established an initial deal and had prepared all the papers. However, the Chilean Barcazes group, aided by their influential connections, managed to snatch the concluding deal for the mines. Fear not, madame. I shall be here even if I am ill. You have nothing to worry about.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us... The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The railway ends here. That is strange.
What should we do next, Holmes?
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
You'll have to choose for me. I can't pick from that. Well, basically, you're choosing if we should send the police in completely blind and try and arrest them, or if we should play it politically and give Mycroft the chance to resolve it in a more peaceful manner. I should probably point out that the choices that we make in this do affect it later on, because people will pop up from time to time, or we'll hear from them, like we'll get a letter or something. Nope, definitely heavy sweat tonight. My life is fucked. Perfect. I don't understand. How can I be sweating from just sitting here? None of this makes sense. I'm literally just sitting here. Yay, I love my life so much. Gotta love life. Well, I can say this, with a body like mine, there's simply no point in being positive. But, I'm positive because I have you. That's all I can say about it.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, but... Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking. Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalist will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Clever. Very clever. Planting an idea. Very clever. Ah, shit. Fuck. Oh.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
No, senor. It is I, caramba. Oh. I failed. I failed. Hi-cha-paw!
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. I did do it correctly. Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. If I didn't point it out, the only way to know if you do it correctly is if it's green or red. I won. Clearly. Ah, this one's interesting. This one will definitely make you think if people have done this one for real. I love you. Boop.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits. The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. You brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these two young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman Baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
He's like, I love this. I love this so much. Unfortunately, this is the final outing for this Sherlock Holmes, as in The Devil's Daughter it was a completely different Sherlock Holmes. This Sherlock Holmes and this Watson have done 4 games, and Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter, which is the most up-to-date game in the series, is a completely different guy. Do go give it a look at some point and tell me if you want me to buy it when I can get some money. I have been thinking about it for quite a long time, because we don't have any Sherlock Holmes games. We have this one, and we have Devil's Daughter, and that's it. As I said, all the rest is on PC, if you can get an old PC running, and Xbox 360, I think I played some of them on Xbox 360. Yeah, I believe I did. Anyway, now for the interesting part. Fuck.
What a beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All 3 witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
It's never gonna last. So they're now rolling out a special credit card for payment card for children as young as 6 years old up to the age of 18. Yeah, I'd like to see how that works out. God, I hate this tablet. Stupid fucking tablet. No, I hate this tablet. It's just... Kindle is shit. Is all I'm saying here. Kindle is shit. Fucking moth. Kindle is just a load of old bollocks and should never have been made. Well, what I mean is it should never have been upgraded into a smart tablet. Ever. Oh. Okay. Take your time. You're probably already gone because of the fucking delay. I do love this fucking system. Now I'm completely sweating. Oh, I do love life. Life is sexy and suicidal. Christ, this sweat is just destroying me. I may have to cut this short. It's simply destroying me today. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to go. I can't handle this. Not tonight.